A shockwave hit L.A. Today, just when everything felt locked down, a stunning comeback has emerged from the ashes. This isn't a simple return, it's a full-throttle resurgence that no one saw coming, in a moment where hope seemed beyond reach. The ripple effects? Massive. Could this be the spark that reignites the clubhouse, turns the season around, and reclaims momentum when it matters most? From strategic roster shifts to inspiration that echoes across the diamond, this reveal is anything but routine. We're peeling back the curtain to uncover who's behind the renaissance, why now, and how this could rewrite the storyline entirely. Don't scroll past this, you're about to witness how a locker room turnaround can redefine destiny. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe right now if you love keeping up with all things Dodgers. And trust me, you do not want to miss what we're talking about today because this is absolutely massive. Out of nowhere, something incredible has happened in the Dodgers organization, an unexpected comeback that nobody saw coming. Fans are shocked. Players are reacting. And insiders are scrambling to figure out what this really means for the team moving forward. Buckle up, because we're diving into a truly wild turn of events. So let's set the scene. The Dodgers, as we all know, are in the middle of a turbulent season. Injuries, bullpen inconsistencies, and lineup shifts have all been part of the roller coaster ride. There's been one name, though, that's been missing from the conversation for a while. A player who once lit up the field, electrified the crowd, and was seen as one of the most promising pieces in LA's roster. And suddenly, just like that, his name is back in the headlines. That's right. We're talking about a major Dodgers player making a shocking return. After months away from the game, he's preparing for a comeback that could shake up the entire National League. Now, this wasn't something hinted at in press conferences. There were no cryptic social media posts. No rehab updates that gave it away. This was the kind of news that came out of the blue and hit fans like a lightning bolt. The kind of news that reminds you baseball is unpredictable, and that legends never really fade, they just wait for the right time to rise again. Multiple sources have confirmed that Gavin Lux, yes, that Gavin Lux, is making serious strides toward a full return. For those of you who remember, Lux suffered a devastating knee injury that completely derailed what was supposed to be his breakout year. Many feared he wouldn't be the same again. But now, he's back in the spotlight, and he's making moves behind the scenes that could bring him back into the Dodgers lineup sooner than anyone expected. Let's rewind a bit. Gavin Lux was once the golden boy of the Dodgers farm system. Drafted in the first round in 2016, he climbed the ranks quickly and was touted as the shortstop of the future. His bat was solid, his defense was reliable, and he brought a kind of energy to the field that made him stand out. But after a few rocky seasons, followed by that brutal knee injury last year, many people had written him off. He tore his ACL in a freak accident during spring training, and the injury wasn't just serious, it was devastating. Most experts said it would be a full year before he could even think about returning. But here we are, and Lux is not only ahead of schedule, he's reportedly crushing it in private workouts. According to internal sources and clubhouse whispers, Lux has been training intensively in Arizona. Not just light jogging or swinging off a tee, we're talking full-speed sprints, infield drills, and batting practice that has turned heads. Several Dodgers staffers have said they're blown away by his progress. And now, the front office is starting to take things seriously. The buzz is that Lux may soon be sent for a minor league rehab assignment if all continues to go well. And once that happens, all bets are off. This could be one of the most inspiring returns we've seen in recent Dodgers history. The locker room is reportedly buzzing. A few teammates have commented anonymously, saying it's almost surreal to see Lux moving the way he is again. One insider even said, it's like he never left. He's faster. He's leaner. And his swing looks better than before the injury. Now, let's be clear, there's still a lot of work ahead. The Dodgers aren't going to rush him. They're going to be cautious. But with the current issues in the infield, especially with Max Muncy's injury status being shaky and inconsistency at second base, the timing couldn't be more perfect. The team needs a spark. And Lux might just be that spark. So what does this mean for the Dodgers' playoff hopes? Let's be honest, the NL is stacked this year. Every game matters. And if the Dodgers want to stay ahead of the pack, they need reliable, explosive talent. Lux has the potential to offer exactly that. He's got a left-handed bat, which adds diversity to the lineup. He can play multiple positions: shortstop, second base, even outfield if necessary. And most importantly, he knows the Dodgers system inside and out. This isn't a guy you have to teach how to play under the LA lights. He's been there. He's done it. And now, he's hungrier than ever. There's also an emotional element to this comeback. Fans rallied around Lux after his injury. Social media was flooded with support, and teammates publicly shared how devastated they were by what happened to him. Seeing him back on the field would mean more than just lineup depth. It would mean resilience. It would be a symbol of what this team stands for: grit, heart, and never giving up, no matter how tough the situation looks. And let's not forget the numbers. In his last full season before the injury, Lux posted solid numbers, batting .276 with a .346 on-base percentage, and showing signs of developing more power. He was beginning to look like the player everyone envisioned when he was a top prospect. If he can return to even 90% of that form, he could be a difference maker. The Dodgers have invested heavily in stars like Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani, and Freddie Freeman, but a homegrown player like Lux returning at full strength. That's the kind of story that pulls fans in and changes team chemistry for the better. Of course, with every comeback, there are risks. The last thing anyone wants is a rushed return that leads to a re-injury. The Dodgers' medical staff is well aware of this, and they've reportedly developed a very cautious, very measured plan. They're monitoring every sprint, every swing, and every movement to make sure Lux is truly ready. He's been wearing a custom brace designed specifically for lateral movement, and early reports say he's responded very well to it. The hope is that by late August or early September, he'll be ready for the big stage again. And if that timeline holds, he could be back just in time for the final push toward the postseason. Imagine the drama. The Dodgers fighting to secure the top spot in the division. The crowd roaring in anticipation. And then, stepping up to the plate, Gavin Lux, back from injury, back in Dodger blue, and ready to deliver in the clutch. It gives you chills just thinking about it. It's also worth noting how this could impact the Dodgers' trade deadline decisions. With Lux returning, the front office might rethink their plans. Maybe they don't need to go out and spend big on another infielder. Maybe Lux's return frees them up to pursue pitching instead. Or maybe his presence gives them a late-season X-factor that makes them even scarier than they already are. No matter how you look at it, this is a win for the Dodgers. A big one. And you better believe the fans are ready. Social media has already exploded with the news. Gavin Lux is trending. Fans are posting highlight reels from his rookie year. There's a real sense of excitement in the air. It feels like the return of a long-lost brother. Someone who was always meant to be part of the story but had to take a detour before coming back stronger than ever. So here's the bottom line: this unexpected comeback isn't just a feel-good story. It's a game changer. Gavin Lux returning to the Dodgers could give the team exactly what it needs at exactly the right time. And whether you're a die-hard Dodgers fan or just someone who loves a good sports comeback, this is the kind of moment you live for. That's all for now. But this story is far from over. We'll be keeping a close eye on every development, every rehab update, and every clue from the Dodgers camp. Because if Gavin Lux really does return this season, the rest of the league better watch out. LA is about to get a whole lot stronger. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you're as excited about this comeback as we are, smash that like button and drop a comment below with your thoughts. Do you think Gavin Lux can make a full impact this season? Are you hopeful, or still a bit cautious? Let us know. And don't forget to subscribe for more Dodgers breaking news, updates, and behind-the-scenes stories. Until next time, go Dodgers!